Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the train that's about to depart platform 3 towards...
Of course, I'm messing around. Sim Casino coming up. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing all right and decided, you know what? Time to turn that webcam on. Had it sat there for about 3 months. Last thing you want to do when you feel ill is show up on cam. Well, use the computer at all, but... You know, we've been sorting that stuff out lately. Bust through 100 subscribers yesterday, which really blew my mind because when I created this channel, for those that don't know, it's not my main YouTube channel, but it was a way for me to just go live and play whatever game I wanted without trying to worry about statistics and all of that stuff, because that's what I hated about the other one that is monetized. Anyway, enough about that. It just lets me be me, and what really surprised me was I actually enjoy doing this channel 100 times more than anything else, and so I think I'm just going to stick with it. And by the way, games with brains, I mean, who doesn't want to play games with brains? Now, taking a look, what we're going to do today is, first off, I'm going to try appearing on cam. Second off, we're going to try overlaying live chat into the game, and then we're also going to try playing the game. Now, that sounds like an awful lot of stuff to do at once. That's because it is, but we're going to see if it works. And so let's have a little look if I can pull all of that off. And so latest, pop out, see if we can change anything here. I think that's going to be it. All right, so I need to copy that link. It's a shame that you can't set YouTube, at least not that I'm aware of, chat up without going live, because you need to go live for your video to appear, then you copy the chat link into the streaming software, and then we can go. And so I'm just doing that now, and it's going to take me another 30 seconds to do, which anybody joining after the fact is probably again long since logged off by now, and that's fine. We'll let them do as they wish. Now I've got the YouTube on there, but I need it dark. How do I make it dark? 1 moment, and we're going to see if used to be able to make this dark, like a night mode if you like, which was kind of essential. And I'm clicking on the little dots and I can't seem to see it, which is really, really frustrating. And then so until we do, just bear with one second. Think of this as the intro while I'm trying to sort this out. I have got the YouTube on there, but it looks silly when it's bright white. And let's have a little look. I was looking at a little tutorial on how to do it, and there was a button to make it day and night. You know, the night and dark mode, and I'm not seeing it. And of course, I don't want to use any of these funky things. Select, pop out, copy, name it. Yes, paste. Okay, that doesn't even make it dark. Jeez, I hate all these websites that ask you to agree to all this stuff. If there's a big fat reject all button, and it has to be like that, fair enough. But when you have to go through unticking about 1,000 things before you can view the website. By the way, guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, in the UK here, I don't know if it's an EU thing or UK or if it's everywhere now, you have to agree to all the little tracking things on the website, or you have to go and untick them all unless there is a reject all button. Never tick agree to that. I know it's the quickest way to get through it, but if you agree to that, just one time spend half an hour reading through all the stuff that you're agreeing to, and I guarantee you ain't ever going to click on agree again. You were basically agreeing to sign everything away, and that is really frustrating. And unfortunately, I'll tell you what, the chat for this time, I'm going to leave it off because it's going to take us too long to sort out. And we are live, so let's go on. I'm going to get rid of studio mode. This continues where we left off from yesterday, aside from the fact that it is that I'm appearing. on the cam. So if you're ready and I'm ready, let's see how we're going to go. I decided to create a little kind of an intro thing. I'm trying to get all fancy over here. We're seeing, or rather we're hearing it now, trying to put a bit of epicosity, suspense in. And let's go 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that. Not bad for 5 minutes effort. Right, all right, let's go on jumping in. There's me, and I am in. Let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of, you know, all this stuff that you can't see. That is fine. And again, we're continuing with the games with brains that we started yesterday. And we do got the casino sound. I will fade that on now. Hello there. I had to try and remember where my camera was. I'm surrounded with stuff here. And the reason I have to wear, because look, if I turn this ring light off, I'm sat in a cave. Yeah, so gonna have to have that on. All right, let's make a start. Again, this continuing. So if you haven't seen this yesterday, I mean, don't break off and go and watch it now. But it basically gets us from loading a new game to what you see here, which is we started off with this little, you know, area, this box here, which is basically the building. So just real quick recap for those that don't know. There is a roof on this building, but if we were to see the roof, clearly we would be unable to interact with what's inside. So although it may just look like there's a wall and no roof, there is a roof on top of it, kind of like what you see further on here. And so this is our casino. It's our starting plot. And yesterday, again, we put a bit of carpet down, put a few arcade machines here. We've got a video poker, some sort of roulette wheel, a couple more games here. We got a little bar dropped in. We got the I was going to say pitbull. It's called the... Hang on. Before I make it right, there we go. Pit boss. I'm thinking pitbull. Getting confused with me Fox 3 AMRAAM missiles for a moment there. All right, so he's in there. We've got a little snack machine because we hadn't researched any food stuff, and we've got one solitary roulette table. This requiring the pit office. So we'll probably look at expanding that and see how we're going to go on today. So let's unpause the game. Music is game music. Now, as far as I'm aware, I don't get clobbered for it copyright style. But if we do, and then you guys get spammed with adverts, which is not what I want to happen, I'll have to cut the music out if we ever play this game again. Again, I'm looking to just give people a little flavour on what this game is. Now, somebody just went into the toilet and I noticed that the door, at least it appeared like it, the door opened, but this little toilet sign just magically floated in the air. Let's see if we... hang on, can we have a pervy? Oh, it's a guy and all, so I bet he's in the mixed one and all. So we've got female, male and mixed one. Not my decision, guys. It's just the way the developers behind this game decided to add the he-she mix in, and you know, I just thought, well, best roll with it, right? And looks like this guy. Best not even say guy, had I? Let's stop digging. Yeah, so there he goes, and we see, yeah, the sign clearly not stuck to the door, so it's one of those magic signs that hovers in the air. I guess kind of like a magic eye. And what do you know? He's off straight back to the bar to get pissed. I'm here, by the way. You're wondering what I'm doing. I'm trying to get a piece of gum out. I started smoking about, let's put a time on it, about 5 years ago. And I went over to one of those vaping pens. I did try with the patches and the nicotine gum and all that. It just didn't work. So I went on those vaping pens, and then I was big into the vaping for about 3 years. The bigger the cloud, the better. I had all different flavors and all different types. But you know what? It ended up being a right faff. I don't know if anybody still does that who's maybe watching this, but you'd end up dropping it, the glass would smash you, there would be a leak in your pocket that you didn't know about, the battery would run out at the most awkward of times. It was like so many things. Then the wick would go, or you'd inhale and not realise that you'd ran out of jollop, and oh, that taste of burn. And you know, one day I thought, what am I doing? So I tried to stop, but of course I'm still addicted to the nicotine. So I went from the vaping pen over to nicotine gum, and I'm talking about 2 years ago. And that just about did the trick. And I've been chewing nicotine gum ever since, until about 2 months ago when I got really ill with this cold. And I put a piece of nicotine gum in, and oh, it was disgusting. I don't know why. It repulsed. Like, it was as if the nicotine gum was making my illness 10 times worse. That's the only way I can describe it. But I needed something to do, so I says to my girlfriend, who was visiting every day despite me being ill, please just get me some normal gum. And she did. And I've been chewing it ever since. So after what is over half a lifetime, I've finally shaken my nicotine addiction, and I'm just stuck down to chewing some fruity flavored, where are we here? Some fruit, you can't really see it because it's small, but oh, I'm chucking them around now. I'll show a bigger back. A fruity flavored gum, and not only that, obviously works out 1,000,000 times cheaper. So anyway, there's the long and the short of it. So back to the game at hand. Hey, is this a, hey, is everybody's buggering off? I see, because it's 10:30 at night. Well, nearly. Look, there's 22:26. All right, well, we're not going to have many punters at night, so I'm going to go for the middle speed acceleration. They're calling it alpha too. Yeah, we see the time ticking by a bit quicker, so I'm guessing people are going to start buggering off. I've got this fucking arsehole. Sorry, arsehole bot spamming me. So I'm going to have to block whoever that is right off the bat. So I'm going to have to let me just make sure that we don't hear that one. By the way, now where do we do remove and report him as well? Pornographic report. All right, hide user on my channel. Yeah, okay, so there we go. So we've blocked whoever that is. By the way, one of the regulars, if you show up in chat and want to help out with the moderation, so we've blocked whoever that. Please put your hand up. I'll be more than happy to give anybody who I've seen more than a couple of times in chat the wrench. And then you can take care of people like that and help us all out, which would be really nice. All right, so how long we've been streaming for? It's time that we start doing something. Right, this casino area I want to expand. Now, remember the eyedropper. Press I. Basically lets us select what we've got. What I'm wanting to do is, where are we here? Expand the wall a little bit like this. And then I'm going to eyedrop on the carpets and do same again. Up to here. And now we're looking for another casino. You know, the roulette wheel. Well, we got a roulette wheel, but, you know, maybe a Texas game. So let's have a look. I find this menu, I mean, it looks quite tidy when we've not clicked on anything, but as soon as we start clicking on stuff, it's a mess. It's not the best laid out menu I've ever seen, but you know what? We're going to make it work. Gambling attractions. Because, of course, we want the local populace, who are all on min wage, because they said it was kind of a poor area, to earn their money on min wage and dump it into our casino on the hope and dream of trying to get rich, right? They're trying to live the American dream, and you have to be asleep to believe it. George Carlin, man. He was ways ahead of his time. All right, so we got roulette. Now, option 1, blackjack. Option 2, we got 3-card poker. And some of these are locked, but we also got Texas Hold'em. I don't know why that costs 10 grand to build, and the blackjack table 7.5. It's a bigger table with more chairs. Maybe that's why. All right, well, I'll tell you what. I want to build one of each. So let's put a blackjack one down. And I like this game. It doesn't let you build it in a spot where then people can't get to it. So if you go up to the edge, see how it's red there? Because obviously that would be me. I'd put it down there, and then people wouldn't be able to access the table. And I'd be getting all frustrated as to why it's not working. So I like that they've tried to idiot-proof it to some extent, which is great for me, right? Right, let's bang it down there. And then the Texas one. Of course, we've still got the high-speed time. WASD to move around, pretty standard. And I'm thinking that's perfect. That just about fits in. So I'm going to hit escape, and that closes a menu. That is huge. I can't tell you how many games that I have where hitting escape either does close out and exit the menus, and some you hit escape and it opens up the main menu, and that is so frustrating. Guys, whoever develops games, if you have a game and there's a menu, you have a menu system, whatever that might be, make escape exit the menus. Now, if there's no menus and someone hits escape, by all means, main menu, but not until. All right, let's hit the I key, and I just want one little bit more carpet. One little bit more wall. There we go. How is this? I'm sure I deleted this shit. It's because I'm not officially logged in as me and the... let's not overcomplicate things. I'm just not officially logged in as me and the... let's not overcomplicate things. There we go. All right, so we finally got rid of whoever that is. All right, sorted. All right, eye chop. Now, the sad thing is that... I'm not going to go into it. All right, there we go. All right, coming up to 4:20 in the morning, so I'm guessing casino is going to be completely empty. Do we even have any staff on at this time? We do. And so I'm wondering... as well as a delivery guy. So is the casino open 24/7 and there just doesn't happen to be anybody here? Or are there specific opening and closing times? I do like that they've got multiple floors here now. Clearly we haven't gone up here yet, but I'm thinking about putting a hotel up there. We shall see, because we do got the hotel options here. Let's make things a bit nicer over here for a start. So... while we're waiting for the next day to unfold, let's have a look. Plant. Place one there. Let's mix it up a bit. That's too big, 2x2. They're outdoors only. Here's another one. There we are. A low light. Okay, this will make things look a little fancier. So we'll put one there. One there. I guess one there. There we go. All right, I'm looking to put some lights on the walls. Here we go. We'll keep them all the same. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. There we go. Now, doesn't that look like inviting? My command of the English is imperative as ever. Settings are none. I'm looking for some seating. Where are we? Comfort. There we go. All right. I just want a couple of seats over here, because so far our only seats are here by the door where the ATM is, and yeah, I'm hoping if someone comes and sits over here, they're going to have one eye on what's going on the roulette, and then next thing, before you know it, they've got to be there and play. At least that's the plan. All right, let's have the sofa up against the pit boss's box there. I tell you what, to make him feel a part of it, if we grab the carpet once more, there we go. All right, no bin over this side of the casino, so there is now. And I still feel we need, what's this? A hand sanitizer. Ugh. Who remembers a time where you used to be able to go out without having a hand sanitizer left, right, and centre? And I remember they used to. Best not. Stop digging. Stop digging. Right, there we go. I like to speak my mind, but it gets you into trouble and worse. Yeah, if I really spoke my mind, this channel would be deleted in about, well, as long as it would take the algorithm to figure out what I'm saying, which is basically live. I don't know if anyone here even uploads videos. As you upload the video, it's transcribing what you're saying. And if you say certain things, they have, the way I understand it, there's like a score system. And so if you say like a hot button topic, but you just mention it once in passing, your score might go up a little bit, but it's fine. But there's like this threshold. And so if you say certain things that, and you may just be saying them innocently, you may just be talking about a topic, but that topic is hot button. You say those things, you pass through that threshold, boom, that's it. Your video is out of there. And yeah, obviously some people don't care about it because, well, if like all I'm doing is playing games and I'm only talking about the game, I mean, doesn't matter, does it? But if you're, I don't know, one of these channels that likes to do things. All right, back to the issue at hand. It's coming up to 10 a.m. and looks like we've got staff, one on the bar. We've got 3 staff here working the tables. Now, they work there during the night, and so there is definitely something to do with having staff. Excuse me while I spin round a sec. Yeah, so the staff don't come working at night, so clearly the casino, it can't be open at night, can it? Otherwise they wouldn't be there. So we'll see if we can, hang on, let's have a little look here. Opens this casino. Oh no, I don't want to hit that because I'm guessing if I do, it's going to close it. I'm looking for research. Please build a research office. Okay, that's going to have to be next. Let's have a look up here. Finance. Look at this. We owe out $7 in uncollected prizes. Well, when we've got like almost $1 million in the bank, I think we can just about. Yeah, so all of this not looking. Hang on. Oh no. Minus. How is. Oh, I see. It's just a difference between today and yesterday. Okay. So at first I thought, how have we made 52,000 in profit? And we haven't. It's just comparing one day to the next. All right, apply for loans. We don't want casino. Managing guests. And again, this weird scrolling thing. You've got to click the middle mouse wheel and it somehow fixes it. It's bizarre. I'm trying to find. There's got to be. So what's the worst here? It's maybe this one. They're hungry is, I guess, the worst one. But overall, demographics and marketing. Look at this. Local leaflets. Estimated new visitors 20 to 40, and we're going to get it's going to cost us $870 a day. Well, we've got 800 and odd thousand. So do you know what? Oh, we can select here how many days. I'll tell you what, we'll run it for a week. That's going to cost what? About 5 grand? What's this? Mediocre. Above average excellent. What's that? The quality of the. I'll tell you what. Well, here we see the price. It's 6,000. So if we go above average, 6.5. Excellent, 6,000. I guess that's just how good the advert is. All right. Well, let's have an excellent advert. We'll run it for 7 days. It's going to basically cost us 7 grand. Let's okay it. Now look, everybody is on Bandit. Or almost everybody. There's a couple having a drink. And there's nobody over here. Oh, finally we've got one. Just check in there that that's coming through. Okay. All right, so. Hey, look how many. Is this from the marketing campaign? We just had a shed load of people. I'm going to have to slow time down because it felt like a lot of people came in had a look around and buggered off. And so I'm thinking we need more bandit machines. So let's come back over. I also want the research zone, but one thing at a time, right? Gambling attractions. Now, for those that were there yesterday, these were the 3 machines we built. XRE, Game Jack, Ring of Fortune. Yeah, it was these 3. So let's go for this one. And yeah, because look, these have got naught to do. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And looks like they randomly selected a game because we've got, well, 3 different games there. Let's have a little look. Does it say? Show available games. Oh, here we go. Okay, so there is a mixture. So let's click that one. There we go. So it's a bit different on them all. And straight away we got people there playing. And it looks like they're happy to play on these machines that are about $1 a spin, I'm guessing. And they are happy. Look at that. Right away. Okay, the area looks a bit crappy. So let's see if we can improve that somewhat. Tell you what, let's start with the wall. And I'm going to customize it a little bit. Wall. I'm after the wallpaper, though, more than the wall. Where are we? Paints. Bricks. All right, let's do some bricks. Let's have it a little different in this particular area. There we go. Looks like we've already got a brick, but there we go. We made that slightly different. And let's do... I like everybody to have a slightly different area on the floor as well. So let's mix that up a little bit. What we got... I don't know. Looks a bit sickly, this one, but whatever. Let's keep things mixed up. I like how they somehow get the tiled patterns to link up. And we got... Alright, so the machines are full. Yeah, we need more machines. They're full and people are coming in and they've not got a machine. I'm going to put some more of these down with the random games and we're going to increase the price on these. So there they go. Let's put a row of 5 of them down. And cost $2. All of them $2. And of course, that means hopefully that the punters are going to lose more money. They're just waiting for the tickets. Eyedropper, let's expand just to there. There we go. Looking to decorate the area because apparently when it's decorated, they like it more. A decorative object that makes guests happier, and if they're happy, I'm happy. And if, and also in theory, I guess if they're happy, they're going to put more money into the bandit. Who knows? All right, let's put a different. Tell you what, let's make the bathrooms look like a. Before we do that, let's get this research thing on the go. Why is nobody using these machines yet? And I'm guessing because $2 a spin is a little bit too much. And are these all waiting to use the $1 machine? I'll tell you what, let's give them this one at the end then. There you go, $1. Let's see how long it takes for somebody to jump on it now I've changed the price. Well, she beelined right for it, didn't she? So... Now, some of these were $2. Just the ones right near the edge here, I think. I'm surprised more of these milling around are making use of the bar or the tables over here. I'm thinking, do we need to reduce the price over here? All right, off-peak. Let's knock it down to $2 because an empty table is worth less than just reducing the price. So I'm going to have the peak price. We'll keep it at 5 and off-peak 2 and 3. Can we do the same over here? Yeah, 2 and then $3 on a weekend. Same over here, 2 and 3. And what do you know? That's enticed people in. Getting all excited about it. Is my casino empire gonna take over the world? Well, maybe not quite yet. Alright, research office. By the way, if you're not interested in building casinos, gonna be mixing things up later on. I'm just trying to arrange your games at the minute, just to see, because where's my build menu? I'm looking for the... No, not clone. Not demolish. D-zone. Staff facilities. Here we go, research. Alright. It's a real convoluted menu system. Minimum 3x2, it's got to be enclosed with a door. Indoors, which is obvious. 3x2, it's got to have a computer desk, and it must be behind a staff door. Alright, well, that looks like the perfect spot to have it. Alright, so let's do a wall first and foremost. You got to do a wall before you can do a door. The computer desk is going to fit there. So the door's going to have to go... Actually, let's be clever and put the door there, and then we can use this here for something else. Because if we put the door there, we can't then build anything up in the corner. Let's have a little look. Floors. Let's make it, make the staff area. Hang on, we'll just copy it from here. There we go. And what about the wall? Well, same again, I guess. Yeah, it's really quite intuitive controls. I know I've said it before, but I just think some games seem to ignore that side of it. And it's like they put all this effort into making a game that could be really good, and then they spend 5 minutes setting up the controls that are just naff. Put one then. Oh look, they're actually using the shelves that we've given them now. They're no longer just got shit lying around on the floor. And yeah, look, so there's 10 grand in that bag. There's 10 in that one. 10, 10, oh, 10 in them all. And what we got in here? Well, like ticket receipts, snacks, sodas, game chips, cards, everything you'd expect. Right, so we're coming up to the prime time, and of course the prices here go up at that point. Now to $5, and I guess we're in a poor area because everybody's buggered off. Like everybody. Oh no, we got, sorry, I beg your pardon, we got 2 over here that are carrying it out on the Texas. Let's pick up. She's buggered off. We got 1 dude left, and is he gonna bugger off after 5? He's trying it one more time. Gotta wonder, who is he playing Texas Hold'em against? Maybe it's one of the games where you can play against the dealer. And we got one guy going for it on the roulette wheel. I actually see the ball. Did you win? I don't know. Can we click on these people? Oh, you can. You can follow. I guess teleport to pickup is like kick this guy out. He's got $129 on him. He's got $500 in his bank. And confidence 047. What's that? He's like half sure he's gonna win. And again, like we've seen before, hunger being the problem. All right, with our research office, and we've got somebody in there, let's get that on the boil then. Our first research. Giant, fancy that, you've got a research to have a giant casino sign. Can attract in more gamblers. Right, well, let's go with that. Am I sure? Well, I wouldn't have clicked on it if I want... I mean, I get, are you sure? Maybe if you want to exit a game without saving and you accidentally click on it, but... And then, what was it? It was, I feel like... high limit, that feels a bit pointless in this area because they're not very... I'm looking... Oh, we can do a gym as well. That's new. That never used to be. Buffet and kitchen, theatres, dance floors, pizza buffets. I want to go. Let me in. Let me in. Operations, what we got? More loans, instant delivery, better security, celebrity guests. Celebrities. Funny how some people worship those people. Bigger marketing. And I guess that's why, right? You get a celeb in and all these people go, ah, ah. And way back in the day, some real interesting stuff with the Beatles, you know, for those of you that... I like to think you've got a brain, otherwise what you're doing on a channel that requires a bit of a brain. Although this game, I don't know. Faster internet research, double elevator capacity. Yeah, the Beatles. Back in the day, there was none of this cheering when people came. It just didn't exist. And when they had the Beatles, for those of you that looked into it, they, whoever they is, actually paid people in the crowd to scream and cheer and hold up signs. And so every time the Beatles were coming or going from somewhere, you'd have the people that were there anyway and egged on with the plants, if you want to call them plants, that were screaming and cheering. You'd get this ruckus that wouldn't have otherwise been. And then you've got the cameras filming it all, and it starts to put out this message that when these people show up, people go crazy and wild. And a few years later, you didn't even need to pay anybody to fake the cheering. That just evolved, and to this day, you have any odd whoever show up that sang a couple of songs and had a couple of hits in the charts, and people go mental when they pitch up. It's bizarre. Really, back to the game. Back to the game. Now, how long? Oh, there we see 3.2 hours. So let's double up the time, seeing as we've resolved the issue. And look, we have got people now on the $2 slots. As well as they're all looking pretty full. And I'm just thinking that if I put more slots down, we're going to have more. So let's expand this area here while we're waiting. Mind you, if we're putting a sign down to get more people in, we need to have more machines for them to go on, don't we? Let's use this. Slot Eldora. We've not had any of those yet. So, rough for rotate. Let's change the chairs slightly. And I'm just going to drag a row of 5 of them. The reason is I want people not only to be able to get past here easily. And if we add one gap, they could get past. I want to put a sofa down again. So where are we? Tell you what, a couple of these little flower things and a light in between. Here we are with the sofa. Bosh. We'll put another ATM, I'm thinking. We'll put another... Oh, no. Sometimes the clicking don't work right, it would seem. Like you've got to hold longer than you would normally, which seems a little bit bizarre. Maybe it's because I'm fast forwarding the time a little bit. I don't know. Right, and another chair there. And then in the very corner, what we got? We're looking for a single indoor plant. Oh no, look at this. A vase. That makes it look posh. All right, there we go. And of course, we've already got a lass using it. Very nice indeed. And a lad. He was too nervous to sit next to it. See him panting. I used to be really nervous and shy around girls when I was younger. But I loved them. I loved them. Don't get me wrong, and got on really well. And it's just a lot easier when you get together with someone, because then you don't got to worry about any of that anymore. And of course today, I feel so sorry for the youth. I really do. I feel guilty because it's like, I feel like I was part of a generation that just was able to enjoy the way that shit used to be, and to see it all disappear. And you think, oh, the internet's gotten faster and graphics in games have gotten better, but and DVD players have gotten cheaper. But in every other measurable kind of regard, it's, and all right, I make a bit light about it. I do. Back to the game. I do feel bad for the younger lot that have got to basically. The real opportunities are drying up, and it's been replaced with opportunities to play in a game, which is. I'm doing the same thing, but it's true. It's true, and it's unfortunate. I feel for my... As you can tell, I do give a shit about other people, even though I don't know them. I just do. I'll leave the story for another day. But got some... Yeah, I will share some of my stories, because... I got to experience and see things. I mean, we all do, right? We all get to see things and experience things that the majority of people don't. That's what makes us unique and different. Sometimes we may think that there's nothing special about us or unique, but there is. I mean, you haven't got a clue what's in my house, and I ain't got a clue what's in yours. And there might be a little bit of something, or not very much. You might have loads of stuff. And whether it's a little bit and you're living sort of day by day, or whether you've got loads of stuff and you've got more money than you could spend in 100 lifetimes, whichever one of those you fall into, or somewhere in between, that is going to be different to somebody else. You know, everybody's going to be somebody else on that scale. And you go outside and you're going to see a street sign or whatever, and to you, you've seen that street sign 1,000 times. But to somebody else living somewhere else, they don't even have that sort of a street sign. And so what you might think is there's nothing special about you. Yes, there is. Everything is special about you. And don't let anybody tell you different, because it's true. It's true. We're all in our own little way. And once again, I've got this twat. So I'll tell you what, who isn't special. This spam bot here. They're not special. I'll tell you what, who isn't special. Yeah, so sorry, spam bots, but you're not special. So let me report you and hide you and also block you. And there you go. So... And there you go. Do you know what I should do? I should mute that, and then if you want to create another channel, come back and leave us a chat. Feel free to do so, because it takes me 20 seconds to block you, and until one of the regulars show up that are happy to block you on my behalf, by all means. All right, how are we doing then? Yeah. So yeah. Thinking about expanding this area yet even further. I mean, you could get all upset and het up about these sort of spam bots, but at the end of the day, while the bot might be a spam bot, there's somebody that has to sit there doing the captures. And you think, imagine doing that. Imagine sitting there entering captures all day just to spam people's videos on the off chance that somebody somewhere might click this link. Not exactly a fun job, is it? Kind of like these telemarketing sale people's jobs that, you know, everybody hates when they ring up, but imagine having to do that job. Right, one more set of machines, and I'm thinking that's maybe too close to the thing. Let's put it there, and again to there, so people can get round. Hey, these machines looking different. Now, there's 3 of one and 1 of the other. So let's click on it and see. We've got Queen of the... So there's so many different types of games, and you've randomly selected the same one 3 times. I guess that's kind of like winning the jackpot. And I've selected that one, so let's try classic slots there. And then this one here, show available games. We'll go for Santa's gifts. I don't know. There we go. And these are... tell you what, I'll drop these down, seeing as we're getting a bit further into the casino. 25 cents. And then the real poor people can come in and spend their money as well. Now, what's the time? 4 in the morning, and we've got a couple of hardcore players still in. So maybe we are a 24-hour casino, and maybe it's just a case of the main tables are not open throughout the night. But yeah, look, we got 4. We got 4 punters pounding it away during the night, which is nice. By the way, that pounding was an expression here in the UK, because pounding is like, you know, like a pounding. But a pounding's also, here in the UK, of course, we've got pounds and pence. And so if you've got a pound and you're putting it into the bandit, you're giving it a pound in. So it's kind of a... speaking massively, for those people that know what speaking massively is, it's where you say more than one thing at once. It's kind of a way that you trick people. It's a bit deceptive, really. Speaking massively. Yeah. Bit like NLP, all that kind of stuff, for those that are into that. But for those who are not, let's carry on. All right, slot gold finders. So we've not built one of these. The slots seem really popular in this area of the casino. Hello, once again, our friend spammed up a new account. Nice to see you again. Let me come on over and give you another block. Feel free to set up another channel, and I will see you shortly. Wash, off you go. Take care. But do you know, next time, actually, I'm just going to hide you so that you're not aware that you don't appear in chat. But do keep posting. It's fun, so... How are you doing there? All right. I don't want to put you in the timeout. I just want to hide user on this channel. There you go. All right, but feel free to set up another account and carry on going. You've got You've got so many. All right, I'll see you again in about 5 minutes. Are we just... Oh, no. We got 7. So we got 750,000, and it's feeling like it's time to raise upwards. Let's have another look on the research. Did we get our casino sign? Yes, we did. So what is next here? And there's one. You've escaped one somewhere. Want to find love. What have I been talking about on this channel? And here, you want to find love, don't go out looking for someone. No, leave it to this dude's AI. Crockish. Just you go with your AI. Good luck with that. All right, I'm thinking with that sign complete, I'm wanting to do the hotel. Question is, can I already, or do I need to research it somehow? Attractions, we've got gym. I'm just trying to move this a little bit. Theatre, I don't feel that we got room for... I'll tell you what, pizza buffet. Oh, why is it locked? We require the buffet in kitchens. All right, because we got people that are hungry. That's a good one. Let's get that one on the go. And I assume we can expand our building across this green plot. So let's try that. Structure. I guess... Oh, are we? I guess maybe we just click and drag. I guess that's it. All right. So I'm thinking we can put our buffet somewhere over here. Look at the cost. That's actually very cheap, isn't it? 25,000 to... I'm not saying it's a huge building, but in terms of what you can do with 25 grand, that is cheap. Granted, the land already belongs to us. Cannot be reached from the bus stop, and I'm guessing that's because it's a sealed wall. So let's... How do we delete walls? Dismantle walls. Ta-da! And there we go. Rid of the message. Fantastic. This staff area seems kind of... I'll tell you what, how we can get away with that. We'll put another door here. What's this? Commercial sliding door. That's kind of, I think, what we want. We'll bang it there. Now, where's this big casino sign that we were hearing around? Large outdoor casino sign. This boosts the desire of guests nearby to gamble. The huge sign gets more gamblers into your casino and boosts nearby. Okay, that's what we want. Now we can only build one of them, but we want it, I guess, near the bus stop is where to put it. Let's plonk it. Let's plonk it there. There we are. All right. I'm going to continue this design out here. Let's start with the... No, not the storage. I want the walls. Can you paint, if you want to call it paint, the outside walls? Or bricks? I don't like this default brick. It looks a bit... Oh, you can. Okay. Let's continue. Just to make it look a little smart. Smarter. All right, floor next, because this concrete floor ain't looking very enticing. What we got? Well, let's pick this shiny thing just for now. I don't know how much that's setting us back, but it's... I'll tell you what, this is actually quite a good speed, number 2. And all the machines full once again. Let's have a little look here. So some decoration stuff, which includes, or rather will include a sofa near the door. Because if people are tired, we want them to have a seat without necessarily leaving. We'll put an ATM, bin. And they're already coming in. Some decoration. Bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. There we go. And then we'll start flooding the place with ATMs, because that seems to be where it's at. Not ATMs, sorry. These arcade machines. And yeah, they're enjoying the machines big time. What we got here? Slot KX43. You can modify the game type. All right, so yeah, we'll randomize the games. Let's give them a slightly different chair again. Let's go for, I don't know, let's go for this one. I don't think we've had one of those. Yeah, all right. And I'm just going to put it all along that wall. That is what you want. And then we'll up the price of the machines that are nearest the door, I think. I think we'll even have a $5. A $5. I wonder if that dude is off somewhere creating a new account so it can start spamming us again. And I know you're on the machine, but I'm upping it to $2. Same with this one. 2, and this one. 2. So these are on 5, these are on 2, and these are all on $1. And yeah, so the dollar machines are full. Even the $2 machines are full. Seems people are a little nervous of the $5. We got 2 $5 machines with the same game here. So let's change that one round. I don't know. Lucky Mill, have we? Oh no, we got that one. All right, so zombie treasure, is it? Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah, people really allergic to spend more than a couple of dollars, but really liking the dollar one, really liking the cheaper machines as well. How are we doing for... Hang on. Oh, we got 100 customers in at once. I guess that's... yeah. Oh, they're thirsty. They've got a bar. For goodness sake. I'll tell you what, though. Oh, we've got this other casino sign. This was the really big one. I'll tell you what, then. Let's dump that here. That right there. Hang on, let's get rid of the build menu. Ah, this bin can... I'll tell you what, let me decorate it a little bit. And then there's going to be screenshot territory again. So decor. Where are we here? Outdoor. Like that. Like that. And then what we got here, some stuff to make it look, I keep using the word posh because, well, that's what it is, I guess. Looking for outdoor. I'd like to see these grouped in. All right, all right. You took the words out of my mouth. I'd like to see them grouped into indoor and outdoor, and then I saw it. All right, large casino. Is this, oh, look at that. That's where you want it. There we go. Now we're talking. Now it's really starting to come together. Still need a... there's room for more bandits. Look at this. We've got 143 people in. It's... we're getting real... And we've got... no customers on the $5 machines, and I think we're losing money by not having more machines. Let's build more of these here, but we're gonna have to keep the price. I'll leave that. Look at them straight away. As soon as the tickets are in, you see these exclamation marks. People occupying. Bang. All right, well, more it's... I'm getting somewhere. Getting all excited. Oh, you got to pretend, right? You got to pretend to make it... to make it more, I guess, more exciting. Although I'm never going to stoop to... You know, the videos where people... And then that's the screenshot. Oh, but it seems to work. Props to them for... You know, but... Alright, some of these I'm raising to $2. In fact, let's raise the whole bank to $2 just so we can see. The people are on them. Alright, these feel like they're a million miles away from a decoration, and I think we could put some here. I mean, that looks ridiculous, but we've done it now. Yeah, endless with the machines. Imagine working in a place like that. Your head would pop off at the end of the day, wouldn't it? Do you remember when we just had 2 people in yesterday when we just started the casino and it was the same phrase over and over? That's all you could hear. Well, at least that problem's been resolved. Now we've got a shed load of people in. I'm surprised more people aren't making use of the bar when you think how many people we've got inside. Let's have a look actually. What does it say here? Average length of visits 1.9 hours. Longest length of a visit is 7 hours. That's your hardcore degenerate. And that mouse wheel bug again. Average snack. Average queue times 2. Average queue. Alright, 2 minutes. So the average punter's waiting 2 minutes to go on a bandit. Average cash on arrival, $980. These are not the poor. How many people turn up to a casino with $1,000 on average? Wealthiest cash, wealthiest guest, 5.5. The wealthiest guest was a gambler. Oh. Average cash spent. I guess they could have been a hotel guest. Average cash spent per guest, $73 and some. And that is slowly, yeah. Largest single purchase was a bank reimbursement ATM for 200 and... Okay. And this is today. Now, when I click, it's that weird bug again. They need to sort that out. Every time I'm clicking, it just scrolls up endlessly. That's only this game that does it. Or that I've ever seen that bug. And I can't help but think that it's somehow connected to a joystick or a steering wheel or one of my pedals, and it thinks I'm trying to... Because there's nothing else scrolling up. Right, so day 2. I guess that means... Oh, this is the first time I've seen this unsatisfied. So thirst, bladder, environment. Hang on. You've got toilets here and one for all 3 genders. And for some reason you really like your mixed one. Which is... We've seen everybody use this one, which is... Oh no, no, I make Alright. So what's this? Coming up to 11:30 at night. Guests are starting to filter out. We had 603 new people in today, so it's really starting to take off. Let's have another look at the research, because I feel this is... What was it? We was wanting to go for the... That was it. The buffet and kitchen. So let's see if we can set that up, and then I think that's going to be it for today. And I want to set this area over here. I think it makes sense to have a buffet somewhere downstairs near where people can come in, and you know, some might just want to eat that don't want to play. We'll see. Certainly seems to make sense to have the conference rooms that they seem to have, the gym and the hotel higher up. I'm no expert, just feels like that would make sense. So let's have a little look-see. Yeah, people tipping out. Now, we do got one hardcore gamer here on the $5 bandit. This miss is here. She's got $226. And she's got, look at that, player gambling confidence, 3 point. So does that mean she's convinced she's going to win? Confidence seems to be going up, so she's... And she's thirsty. Alright, so we do need to think about... Where's she going to go? To the bar? Oh no, to the snack machine. Alright, well, as we've said, we want to build this... Where are we here? Food service. Alright. Dining area, the buffet zone. So I'm guessing... For people to purchase food, sit down and eat, let them put their money where their mouths are. Must contain a cash register, must contain drinks or beer dispenser, must contain a food buffet. Now where, I'm guessing somewhere else we need to build a kitchen then. Let's try zoning an area for them then. So, I don't see why not here. I don't know really how big to build it, but let's try that. A floor. I'm guessing more ceramic because you want to be thinking about mopping this when people start chucking stuff at... Oh, wood. Yeah, let's go for the wood. What just happens? Where's my buffet zone gone? It was about there. Oh, now we can see it. That just disappeared when I was went to click. And looks like we need one more to there. There we go. All right. So where are we here? Back over here. Food service. All right, so what do they want? Well, dining table, that seems obvious. I want to start with the other bits. Food buffet, which is, I'm guessing one of these. Steak, seafood. Oh yeah, I remember it saying beer dispenser, so I'll tell you what, we'll put these in the, I guess what is going to be the middle. So I'm going to have to expand it a bit more. That is a massive dispenser. So there's the beer. Here's the steak. Yeah, we're going to need to expand this area big time. There's the seafood, so we'll flip that and put that on the... And then the dessert one. Yeah, we need a much larger area, but to begin with, now what's it complaining about now? The cash register. Where are these? There we go, cash register. All right. I think here, I see no reason why we shouldn't expand out into here. So we'll put one. I don't know if you need more than one. We'll have to see how long people hang around. So I drop her to there. To there, I think. This was, somehow we selected a different shade of wood. There we go. And again, I said definitely need to expand this a little bit. So put some tables there, and there. I was hoping to put the kitchen in that area, but do you know, I think this is going to have to go all the way. There we go. All right, we'll put the kitchen somewhere out the way. And I need to expand this zone to include this new area that we've floored. There we go. So that's the buffet area. And assign kitchen and the dining table. Yeah. All right. So let's put some 2v2 for the nice little couples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll put some larger ones here for when the family comes. Start off over here, and then 5, 10 years later, you'll be sat here once you've got the kids in tow. In another 5 years, you'll be in the courts trying to resolve. Ah, what a funny world we live in, eh? Alright, so where... Kitchen. And I'm just thinking... Is it a staff area? You'd think so, wouldn't you? Do I even zone the area for a kitchen? Or do I just build... Assign this area to a kitchen. Right, let's slow time down while I figure out. So, buffet zone. Ah, here we go. Kitchen. Kitchen zone. I see it. Somebody will have been screaming, "It's there! It's there!" Of course, I can't hear. But I know because I do the same. I've screamed at videos saying, "It's right there! I can't believe you can't see it. It's right there!" So I can sympathize. All right, so the kitchen, it would make sense to have it very close. The thing is, I'm thinking, well, we'll see. I don't know how busy it's going to be. Let's start with the kitchen. I don't know even how big you need to build the kitchen, but let's start with that size. And what's the kitchen prep? Kitchen prep. We'll just put one of everything in, and then we'll see how well it functions. Kitchen hot. I guess it's going to want one of these as well. So we'll put a sink. A fridge. I'm almost sure they're going to want. There's the hot plate we were just talking about. What else now? The cooker. Now what? Must be protected behind a staff door. We're not going to use a vault door for the kitchen, and requires an enclosed space. Well, that kind of follows. And again, if it becomes that it can't keep up with demand, we will knock the wall down and make it bigger. But for now, I mean, we've got plenty of room in there to put more stuff in anyway. Where's the staff door? There we go. And I'm thinking if we put it there, and I can come back to my doing stuff like this, which I like to do. We'll put that there. We'll even put my hand sanitizer down. I like the way the music on this game, it sort of will disappear, so it's not continuous. It'll disappear, and then like randomly it'll just pick a song and put it on again, so it's enough that you hear something without getting sick of it, because it's that sort of music that is very easy to... There we go. I like that you can move that. That's a nice touch. So let's say this one. Just want to move it slightly there to... There we go. That looks a little more symmetrical. Operations. What's this? What's the problem? Staff manager. Am I... Chef. Oh, I see. To edit the schedule. So we've got one that basically works midnight. In other words, they're on 24/7. One guy. Well, we'll leave it on as one guy. And if we find that we need two during the prime time, we'll see if we can figure that out. What I want to know is, why is this area just staying highlighted like that? I thought it went... I see, because we need to assign it to a kitchen. Click. Assign to. Click. Easy as that. Very nice. Escape. It's still got this real bright... None of the other... I mean, I see the others are zoned, but they're not as crazy as that one, are they? Maybe the back... Alright, maybe... I think you can reduce the craziness of it in the settings, but that's a little bit... let's have a little look. Zone overlay. I think this is it here. There we go. That's more like it. I mean, yeah, you want to see it's the buffet, but geez. Alright. Chef is there. And I'm guessing his job is going to be to fill these up. Yeah, look, the dessert, it's got none. Seafood, 0. The steak, we've got 0. The beer, we've got 100 in. I'm guessing that's just because it's a delivery. About the soft drinks, I just realised I don't think we've got those in. So beer, drinks, there we go. Oh, and it's smaller, thank goodness for that. So I'm thinking of putting... Why can't I hit rotate? Because it has to be up against a wall, does it, this one? Alright, there we go. Thank goodness that fits in. Alright. Right, let's pick up the pace then. Now we've resolved this. There goes the chef. So he's done what? Okay, so he's put 10 steaks. I see, right. Okay. So it takes one guy quite a while just to put 10 out. And I guess once the visitors start coming, and there we've got one. I guess this guy just wanted a drink, but... Now we've got 10 steaks, 10 seafood, yeah. So once they start coming for food, we'll have to see. Let's pick up the pace even more. Oh, they're starting to take it, so let's slow it down. Yeah, look, 8 out of 10 on the steak. 8 out of 10 on the seafood. We've still got 10 out of 10 for desserts. Now 6 out of 10. Yeah, so I can start and see that we may need to already employ a second chef now. We'll have to see, but I guess these are like last infinitely. So once this guy has stocked this up, if it's still there in 24 hours time, I don't think the game's going to make it go off, but you never know. Now, why are all these sat by themselves? Because that makes it seem kind of pointless to build these larger tables, because it's just a waste of space. Corner dining booth. Dining booth. Alright, well. Rotate. Doesn't... Oh, one fits there. Alright, and the corner one. Tell you what. Let's give him it there. I realise it's slightly out of area, but... Oh, well, let's expand it a little bit. And then the buffet zone. Ta-da! That I key doesn't seem to copy the wood exactly correctly, does it? Slightly off colours somehow. And what we got here, 23 steaks, 20 desserts, and 28 seafood. So I think we're starting to cook on gas. Coming up to 11:30, so I am going to pick up the pace. And we'll see if everybody starts pouring in at lunchtime, which is kind of what you'd expect. Here we are, 12 o'clock. And yeah, more people are coming in all the time. Yep. Okay, so it's not just random, like it means nothing. People do seem to want to prefer to come at lunchtime. So they're coming here for, I guess, to pay first, and they're going to sit down second. Finally, we got 2 people sat at a table here, as well as back here. I wonder if they'll go sit with somebody randomly. And it does look like they are doing. Yeah, okay, so they're not necessarily a couple, they're just gonna sit anywhere. All right, and look at that, we're already full. So let's put some more seats down. That's not gonna fit. What about this one? Yes. And look at that, you put it down and almost right away you got people sat there. Very nice. Another 4 seating area here. And that sort of weird thing with the sound again going a bit beat-on. Alright, well, I said I wanted to build the buffet area and then we'd maybe call it for now. Let's just decor it up a little bit and then I think we will leave it. So, first off, let's give them their own... We did the floor, but we didn't do walls yet. Wait, none of the... I'll tell you what, the sandstone style wallpaper isn't too bad. I tell you, every time I click, it seems to reset the sound in the game. Just listen. And the zoom in. The zoom in and the clicking seems to... Alright. Let's put some lights in. Do they have such things as windows in this game? I know casinos don't traditionally build windows, but this is the restaurant area. This is not really utility. Structure, maybe? Window. Okay, yeah, they do. Let's put some windows. 1, 2, 3, 4. People like to be seen to be out and about eating, don't they? There's this place in a city near where I live, and it's called Betty's Cafe, and it's real famous in the UK. And people queue round the block to pay a fortune to go and have a drink of coffee there, cup of coffee. And there are people that will queue for half an hour to get in. And then when they get to the front of the queue, if there isn't a window seat available, they will stay waiting in the queue while people from behind go past because they want to be seen sat in this place. And do you know what I think? I think, you moron, you've queued an hour for a cup of coffee that's overpriced to clink it in your clinky little cups. And you won't even go in because I might not see you sat in there through the window. When I see you sat in there through the window, I think, you moron. Ran over. But of course, these people don't know that, right? And just bizarre, innit? Bizarre. Yeah, Betty's Cafe. Look it up. In fact, don't. If you've got somebody who's who likes to be seen, you know, the type of people that we're talking about, in your family, and you are stuck for what to buy them, and they live somewhere in the northern half of UK, there's your answer. Betty's Cafe. Give them a voucher, tell them to sit in the window, tell them to expect to wait an hour to get in. I don't know if you can book ahead in that place, but it's, again, it's not a place where somebody like me would be seen dead. Not that they'd let me in, but so I'd get a bit animated about the situation. Look at this. We've got a real successful buffet system going on here. Every table pretty much seated. Looks like the single chef just about keeping on top of everything. And we've got 616,000. We've decorated the walls and the windows. Let's put some lights on here. It is getting a bit dimmer. I will stick with the same type of lighting. Actually, can we do... What can we do? I'm looking for... I'm looking for some sort of lighting that's was wall, but is a little more, or a little less, sort of. I want it on the wall, but I want it a smaller, dimmer style that we can put maybe lower down on the wall. But they don't seem to exist. We've got ceiling lights. Oh, I see. Okay, so these are hanging off the ceiling. So I'll put one over. Let's go every other table. 1, 2, 3. And then we're there. And then 1. We'll put a couple over the food like that. 1, 2, 3 over the big ones. 4. We'll put one over there for them to share. And then 1 over the diner. There we go. So they're all lit up like a Christmas tree. This one, I want to nudge to the left. So move there. So it's in line with the others. There we go. And I just feel like we've got a very successful little start to a casino here. The tables over here still leaving a little to be desired. But in terms of... And look at how we've got the bar. The alcoholics are in. Functioning very nice. And what's this? What's the problem? What's the problem? Let's expand. That's like thirst. Well, you've got a bar here. You've got a buffet thing here where you've got beer as well as your regular drinks. We've got a snack machine here. I guess there's another type of vending machine that is the drinks one, which is here, the soda vending machine. Now, if that doesn't resolve these people's problems, then I don't know what will. And I'm thinking we'll put it over here. Where's the best? I know. There we go. So we're waiting for somebody to put the workmen in. There they go. Revenue today, 0. $3, $6, $9. Oh, I should have put one of those in sooner. So look at this. $3. It seems to be $3 a drink. guest with an urgent frustration need wants to leave. Let's pause. I hit space and it paused. Now what's their problem? Frustration. How do I help with frustration? I mean, they're just pissed off they lost, surely. Thoughts. Lost at slot machine. It was too hot today. I want to gain some confidence before I play anything risky. Well, I can't help it that you lost. I get it. It was too hot. Alright, so how do we cool it down? Well, I'm thinking that's where these utilities that we've been neglecting and ventilation. Air duct. Alright, so it's your... Yeah, look at these. We're getting more... Oh, somebody wants to sleep. Well, air duct. I'm guessing the bigger that we build... Extra needed at peak heat times with current population. Let's try. So we got to build this on the roof. I guess the problem is if we build it on the roof and then we decide to raise the casino, the roof becoming higher up, we're going to have to think about where this goes. So I'm almost tempted to just build this little side bit that we're just going to use for air conditioning purposes that we're not going to build on top of. And I'm thinking, will it go here? Let's have a little look. About there. So again, I mean, we can make use of it down here with slots, but we're just not going to build a top of it just so we can use it for the cooling side of things. So let's unpause. Let's play at regular speed. And then, yeah, this will be the end of this game. And then I will pick something else to go with. I haven't decided what yet. But I will create a separate stream for that. Alright, eyedropper. Let's get the... No, I want the carpets. And then the wall. Alright, so before I forget, the utilities, which was the main purpose of this little side bit. Utilities. So let's build a big one, and then hopefully we just don't got to think about it for a lot. It says, oh, non-extra needed with current population. All right, because, yeah, we don't got that many people in right now, but we did see the complaint. So let's raise. And there we go. Yeah, so here's our roof. And there, look, it just fits. Because, of course, the main bulk of here will be expanding. So now with our aircon, hopefully we ain't going to get any more people getting upset with the temperature. Let's just... yeah, we'll fill that up. And we'll do the same over here. We've got the poker games. It's nice that, you know, they do show you sort of just the very basics of the game, and, you know, rather than just being a machine that's sat there with a couple of flashing lights, I mean, take a bit of time to edit all of that, but yeah, all right. And something over here, and then, yeah. I always say it's going to be the end, and it never is, but this time... What sort of prices have we got here on these? $1, and I'll tell you what, the very end one will drop that down to 25 cents. And same with this here, 25. What we got here, $1, and yeah, the end one too. As we've seen, we're just starting to get some $2 players in, but just not too many. All right, that is going to be the end of, I guess, episode 2 of the casino game. It's a very interesting concept. Again, this casino game, I've had it for, you know, I'm wanting to say 2 years, something like that. So far, it feels a little more refined than it did when I played it 2 years ago. I haven't unlocked any of the stuff that they've added since, so all that stuff to do with gyms and all of that to me was new. Back when I played this, it was the basic casino side of it, and then the hotel, and that was it. And so there's a lot more stuff to, I guess, place into your building. We'll have to see how that works in terms of guests, managing the flow in and out, you know, because they've got to come in through the door. We'll see how it works with elevators and escalators and all of that in a future episode. I will see you soon if you're going to join us for the next game. And if not, take care wherever in the world you may be.